Hey guys, it's Deontay from Team Firewall Pass here. Today I'm doing a deck profile on Salamangreat. Yesterday I played second at my locals. So yeah, I'll go ahead and go through my matchups and go through the main, extra, and side deck today. Alright, so we're going to go with the hand trap lineup first. So we play 3 Ash. If you're playing Salamangreat, you kind of have to play this. It's honestly a very versatile hand trap. I don't think it's the best of the format. I think things like Imperm is probably one of the better ones this format. But Ash is still really good. It hits a lot of rogue decks. It still hits some of the meta contenders. And I think it's just a card that you can keep on recurring back to your hand with Sunlight Wolf, which is really nice as another interruption. Then we play 3 DD Crow. DD Crow in theory is supposed to be good against like Eldritch, decent against Emancipator, and then pretty good against Rogue like Orcus and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I did not run into any Eldritch, so against Emancipator this was kind of subpar, and I did side it out. I decided 1 or 2 out, just because this is really only good against the Block Dragon in that variant, or maybe trying to banish their water so they don't have a negate with their Synchro or whatever. But other than that, it didn't really come up in my locals. But yeah. And then we play 3 Nibiru. I think Nibiru is just really good this format. It's a constant threat that they always have to play around. And if they either have to use resources, like the Krokomaru, to go into their Granite and build their board, then they're susceptible to this. And then combo Eldritch is susceptible to this. Anything that's using Needle Fiber is going to probably lose to this unless they put out a negate prior. And then we have the 3 Debug. This is your Shadows of the deck. I think this is better than the Buffalo right now, just because your Salamangreat engine with the cards you're playing in the deck is a little bit smaller, just because you have to play more hand traps this format, and you're playing things like Parallel Exceed. If you're going to play more Cyberse monsters, then I would definitely suggest playing Buffalo, because Buffalo I think is honestly probably the better normal summon, just because it doesn't get interrupted, or it's not as crucial as a normal summon, I guess it says, because if this gets stopped and destroyed, you can't really continue your combo. But Buffalo doesn't activate anything on board, so you can just link it off into Balinks and then Chain Block. So I think Buffalo typically is a better card in the deck, but as of right now, with as many hand traps you have to play, and as many and Parallel Exceeds and all that other stuff, I think the Lady Debug is the better card currently. Alright, so for the Salamangreat engine, we play the Gazelle. If you don't know what this does, this sets up your grave with either your monsters or your spell and traps. Every time a Salamangreat monster, or not every time, but once per turn, when the Salamangreat monster is sent to graveyard, you can special summon this from your hand. And then we play 2 Jack. This is the one that special summons from the grave by returning a Salamangreat monster to the deck. So you typically, recur your Sunlight Wolf with this, and then special summon this and make, just make plays happen. And then we play a double Spinny. Spinny is just a really nice extender. It's, him and pretty much Jack is a 1-card Sunlight Wolf. But you definitely need extenders on top of that in order to reincarnate, summon him, and do other stuff like that. But just a really nice card overall. We play 1 Foxy. I may up this to 2. When I was building the deck, I didn't think Foxy at 2 was that great, just because your Salamangreat count was lower, and if your Salamangreat count is lower, then your normal summon isn't as great, and then also you discarding the card to special summon him from grade wouldn't come up as often. But while playing in the tournament, it did come up to where I kind of missed a second Foxy, so I might play a second Foxy. And then we play the 1 Falco. Falco is the one that recurs, your spells and traps from your grave, and also if you have a Salamangreat monster on board, you can balance, for example, your Gazelle to hand and special summon him to the board, which is really nice. And then we play 3 Parallel Exceeds. This is how you make your rank 4s now. This is how you get your Baguska play and your Abyss Roller play. And then some people are testing the trap trick with the Gravedigger's Trap Hole. You can definitely do that as well. And then I play 3 Silent Mining. Not much to say about this. This is your Rhoda deck. It also triggers your Gazelle. If you have a Salamangreat in hand, you can like discard, like for example, your Jack, and then search your Gazelle and especially your Gazelle. So that way you can go into your place without the normal summon, which is, if I had the debug in hand and I have like a Silent Mining and a Jack, I would definitely go the Silent Mining first and Jack and try to bait out anything first. Just because I rather, like, that normal summon is crucial and you need to get into your monsters. And I think, you know, Silent Mining, if I don't have to use the debug, I won't use the debug. And then I'll save the debug for like next turn when I try to make my access code talker and kill them. And then we play the 1 Sanctuary. Sanctuary is the one that allows you to use, like, for example, your Sunlight Wolf to make another Sunlight Wolf. Then trigger its, you know, reincarnation summon. And then also, and this comes up sometimes too, you target a link monster you control and you make its attack 0 and then you gain that for life points during the damage step. And then we play the 1 Circle. Not much to say about Circle, it's another Rhoda. And then we play Double Will. Will is like a Monster Reborn / Soul Charge. It's a Soul Charge when you have a reincarnation summon like Sunlight Wolf or Heat Leo, and then you target that and you send this to grave, and then you can special summon, you know, like 3, you know, Salamangreat cards in like defense position, which is really nice. And then we play Double Desires. I never like playing 3 of this in a 40 card deck list, just because, you know, your chances of seeing multiples really sucks. This is a hard ones per turn. And you also have a lot of 1-ups as well, so you don't want to like play too many of this and like banish all your resources. But yeah. And then we play Triple Impermanence. This is probably one of the, you know, better hand drops this format. Not really much to say about it. It's just really good. It's probably the best one against Emancipator. And we play 3 Goes a Match. This is really good going first. It stops your opponent from playing pretty much, especially against Emancipator. They have a bunch of different attributes, so this kind of like stops them. And I play Double Rage and 1 Roar. I think Rage is the better one. So we do want to max out on this. It's a non-target, pop 2 most of the time, and this is a negate, and you can recur both of them. For the extract, we play Triple Baylings. It's your Link 1 that switches to Field Spell and acts as a protection for your Salamangreat's Destruction, which is really nice. And then we play the Triple Sunlight Wolf. This is the one that recurs the spells and traps from grave and also your fire monsters. And then Heat Leo, he spins back row, and then he also targets a monster in your graveyard and targets a monster on your opponent's board and makes them the same attack. So it like gets over big monsters. And we play the Splash Mage, the Update Jammer, the Transcode, and the Access Code Talker. All this is fairly standard. You special summon a Cyberus monster from your graveyard, and then this one, you make a monster that was used as link material, give it double attack. This special summons a, you know, Cyberus monster from your grave, and this says I want to OTK your opponent and pop everything on the board. And then we play the 1 Lingaribo. This in theory is good against like evenly matched and like impermanent and things like that. It didn't really come up that much. I never really found like a need to make it. I just didn't really come up, so I might play like Hida or something instead. And then we play the 1 Abyss Dweller, good against Eldridge, and 1 Baguska, really good against Emancipator. Alright, and then we go into the side deck. I play 3 Gemini Imps. Gemini Imps I think is, I think it's a really good card. It really depends on where you're playing. Like at the regionals, I probably wouldn't put this in the side, but at my locals, there tend to be a lot of water players, so you do, you don't want them to hand loop you. So this stops like Moon Glacier, and allows you to draw a card on top of it, so it replaces itself, which is also really nice. And we play double Veiler. This is like when you go second, you just need more hand traps against that Emancipator. The Veiler and Imperm, best hand traps right now. And then we play triple Dark Roll no more, when you need to break their board. And Lightning Storm, also when you need to break their board, or against Eldritch, popping all their spells and traps. Because with Eldritch, all their stuff activates at end phase, I believe. So, if you just can kill them before then, and pop all their spells and traps, because like, some of their spells and traps do like pop cards on the field, for example, or summon themselves. So just destroying all those, it kind of just, it's less of a headache to get over them. And we play triple Cosmic, really good against also Eldritch, and then against the Mirror. And we play the 1 Imperial Order, against like Striker, stuff like that. But yeah, that is the deck profile. My matchups were, I played against like a kind of a rank 4 turbo, like Time Thief kind of deck. And then I played against Mermail, I played against Emancipator, and I played against a Dragon Maid. My only loss was against the Emancipator. That went to game 3. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to open up enough hand traps to combat that deck. But yeah, it was a good back and forth game, and the deck did perform well. I think this is probably one of the best decks to go against, at Emancipator, Eldritch, just because this deck, like for example, I'm playing 12 hand traps, right? So this deck just can play a lot of hand traps. It's very versatile on what you want to do with it. It's a small container engine. But yeah, that is the deck profile. If you like it, go ahead and give a like. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment. If you like the content, please subscribe and let me know what you want to see in the future. And yeah, you guys have a great day.